Good morning, students. Hope you be fine at your respective places. We have already discussed the DNA replication. Now, we know that DNA it mainly performs two functions. DNA it mainly performs two functions. One function is called as autocatalytic. ये हमने already पढ़ा है. Autocatalytic function, and second one is heterocatalytic function. I will recall that what will happen in the autocatalytic function. Autocatalytic function में हम क्या देखते हैं कि जो DNA है it forms the synthesis of, या उसे जो DNA है it gives rise to, या it helps us in the synthesis of another DNA. जो DNA है it directs the synthesis of DNA itself, या हम कहेंगे यहाँ पर जो DNA दूसरा बनता है it is the photostate copy, it is the duplicate copy of the parent DNA. While as in case of heterocatalytic where we will see जो DNA है it directs the formation of chemicals other than DNA. यहाँ पर हम क्या देखते हैं कि RNA बन जाता है, यहाँ पर हम क्या देखते हैं कि प्रोटीन्स बन जाते हैं. यहाँ पर हेटेरोकैटालिटिक फंक्शन में डीएनए को नहीं बना देता, लेकिन डीएनए से क्या बन जाता है, दैट इज द आरएनए, व्हाट वी कॉल्ड एज द डीएनए से आरएनए बन जाता है या प्रोटीन्स बन जाते हैं. नाउ हियर वी आर मेनली जो हमारे आज का डिस्कशन है दैट इज नॉट दिस ऑटोकैटालिटिक, बट वी आर मेनली जो हमारे पास टॉपिक जो है दैट इज दिस कैटालिटिक फंक्शन, दैट इज हाउ दिस डीएनए इट गिव्स राइज टू द आरएनए एंड प्रोटीन, जो हमने ऑलरेडी पढ़ा. डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल जो है इट हेल्प्स अस इन द फॉर्मेशन, इट हेल्प्स अस इन द सिंथेसिस ऑफ व्हाट वी कॉल्ड एज द आरएनए. सी हियर DNA it gives rise to the formation of mRNA, and this mRNA it then gives rise to the proteins. So the reactions जो यहाँ पर है DNA it gives rise to the mRNA and the mRNA it gives rise to the protein, they have got some specific terms. This reaction जो हमने यहाँ पर कहा DNA it gives rise to the mRNA, this is called as transcription, and from the mRNA what we will see the proteins are produced, that is called as translation. So the two जो DNA है it gives rise to the mRNA, and from mRNA proteins are synthesized. Now we know that this DNA it gives rise to the mRNA, and that what we call as the जो process है, जो phenomena है, it is called as transcription. Now let us take the double stranded DNA. This is the one strand, this is the second strand, this is the what we call as the 3' end, this is the 5' end, this is the 3' end, because these are anti-parallel to one another, this is the 5' end, and this is the DS strand, that means double stranded DNA. Chalo, now the sequence of the nucleotides, let us see what will be the sequence of nucleotides on one strand and on the another strand. Here it is, here what we will see, it is A, then we will see it is D, then it is C, then it is G, then it is C, then it is T, then it is A, again this is T. What will be the complementary? A, it will be the thymine, thymine will be adenine, cytosine will be guanine, Guanine will be cytosine. Cytosine will be guanine. Thymine will be adenine. Adenine will be thymine, and thymine will be adenine. So this is. Now, if we want the now out of these two strands, which of them we say that it will be the coding strand? Let हमारे पास जो if we हम बात कर लेंगे that what we will see these three codes if we want the code on this strand to be transcribed on this strand. For example, we have got this. For example, we have got these three, and these are the codes for a particular amino acids. For example, and if we want the code on this DNA strand to be transcribed, there are these codes, and these codes जो हैं they are mainly in the triplets. They are mainly in the triplets. And this strand, that is called as the coding strand. That is called as the coding strand. Now, अब हम इससे क्या बनाना है कि these codes we have to decode them. अब हम ये देखते हैं कि mRNA, let this red line, it is the mRNA. आप चलो इसको कन्वर्ट कर लो. Adenine जब भी complementary बने, in case of RNA it is not thymine, it is uracil. Thymine का जो है it is adenine. Cytosine guanine, guanine का C, C का G, T का A का it is U, and T का it is A. Now see this TAG, it is UAG. T and U, they are almost same. That it is the complementary of this. What were the nucleotides which were found on this complementary DNA strand? They are same, CGA. Then again it is almost the same. But this is not possible क्योंकि ये वाला जो कोड है, जो इसके कोड है, this from this strand, इसके हम देखते हैं कि the mRNA it has got the same codes on it. Now let us draw another strand. mRNA. See it, thymine का what we will see. अगर हम thymine का देखेंगे it is adenine. Adenine का it is thymine. G का what we will see, it is G, G का C, adenine का thymine. Then it is U, it is T, T का क्या आ जाएगा, what we will call as the A, and A का U. So when we will see that these codes, they are somewhat similar to that of this coding strand. So these are similar to that of this. So this strand हमारा ये बन जाता है coding strand, and this strand it becomes the template strand. It becomes the template strand. This one. This becomes the template strand. Now there are some enzymes also which plays an important role in this. Enzymes, and the enzyme which we will get, that is RNA polymerase, and the name of that enzyme is RNA. The name of that enzyme is RNA polymerase. Now, in case of prokaryotic, only one RNA polymerase is there. In case of, there is only one in case of RNA. In case of prokaryotes, only one polymerase is there. That is, this only one polymerase, it helps us in the synthesis of all the three types of the RNA. This only one, this RNA polymerase, in case of prokaryote, it helps us in the synthesis of all the three types of RNA. Now, in case of eukaryotes, what we will see there are three types. Polymerase जो वहां पर है, they are of three types. What are these called as? Three types of polymerase are there. Three types of polymerase are there. What are these? These are called as RNA polymerase first, RNA polymerase second, then we have got RNA polymerase third. This RNA polymerase, it gives us to this synthesis of rRNA. RNA polymerase second, it gives rise to the mRNA, and RNA polymerase third, it gives rise to this synthesis of tRNA. Now, this RNA polymerase की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, this RNA polymerase, it is, as such, it is made up of 5 subunits. 5 subunits. RNA polymerase as such is made up of 5 subunits, and there are two parts. One part is called core part of the enzyme, and there are that is called as the core part of the enzyme, and there is the other part जो हमारे पास second part है, which attach only at the time of a particular reaction, which attach only at the time of a particular reaction that is going to take place. Now, what are these subunits? These are, अगर मैं इनकी नाम लिखूंगा, what are these? These are 2 alpha subunits are units, 1 beta dash unit, 1 beta unit, and 1 omega unit. Now, these 5 units, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, these 5 units, they make the core enzyme. They make the core enzyme and perform various functions. For example, वो कौन से function से perform कर लेते हैं? Let us try. Right. जो अल्फा यूनिट है, अल्फा यूनिट इसका काम क्या है? It binds to initiation proteins, binds to initiation protein. बीटा डैश यूनिट की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, it binds to DNA template. It binds to DNA template. अगर हम बीटा यूनिट की बात कर लेंगे, it binds to nucleotides. हाँ, these core enzymes जो होते हैं, they are always going to be together. वो अपने साथ होते हैं. There are also 2 subunits which join and detach other than eukaryote. जब वो जरूरत होते हैं, they get attached or they get detached. These subunits are, वो subunits कौन से हैं? These are, first one, that is the sigma unit. That is the sigma unit, which is responsible for initiation or which is responsible for elongation of mRNA, and the second one is the Rho factor, and this Rho factor की अगर हम बात करेंगे, it helps in elongation and termination of RNA. So what we have studied today, that heterocatalytic mode of DNA action, that DNA जो है it gives rise to the mRNA, it gives rise, it helps us in the synthesis of the RNA. When DNA and what we'll see synthesize the mRNA, that is called as the transcription. And what we have studied, we have taken the two strands of the DNA, we have written some nucleotides, and we want to decide which one of them will be the coding strand and which of them will be the template strand. And also we have what we call as this certain enzymes, which play a role, that is called as the RNA polymerase, which helps us in the synthesis of the RNA. In prokaryotes, there is the only one polymerase which helps us in the synthesis of the three types of the what we call as this three types of this RNA. But in case of the eukaryotes, we have got three types of the polymerase. For example, RNA polymerase, which gives rise to the rRNA, then RNA polymerase second, which gives rise to mRNA, and RNA polymerase third, which give rise to the tRNA. Besides this RNA polymerase as such, it is made up of 5 subunits, and there are 2 parts. One part is called as the core part of the enzyme, and there are some other part, second part, which attach only at the time of a particular reaction which is going to take place. What are these 5 subunits? These are 2 alpha units, 1 beta dash unit, 1 beta unit, and 1 omega unit, and these are called as the core enzymes. These make the core enzyme, and they perform the various functions. Alpha unit, it binds the initiation protein. Beta dash unit, it helps us, it binds to the DNA template, and beta unit, it binds the nucleotides. There are जो हम देखते हैं, these core enzymes, they are always going to be together. There are 2 subunits which join or we detach other than prokaryote. These subunits are sigma units. Sigma unit, which is responsible for the initiation and elongation of the rRNA, and second one is the Rho factor, which helps us in the elongation and termination of RNA. Now, how this mRNA is produced, is rather synthesized, that we will discuss in the second video. Until then, goodbye. God bless you. Thanks.